Good morning, everybody. We are leaving our harvest host and heading to East Glacier National Park. Woo! Maria's got a spot for us in the park. Tell us about it, Minnie.
Well, we're staying at Medicine Campground. It's taken 2 years to get into this campground. Not this specific campground, but just to get into Glacier National Park, into the campground. So this has been coming a long time. I've been trying to get in and finally got in. So this is what actually started all this journey. Then I saw everything around it and I decided, hey, you know what? Let's go to Canada. So I'm glad you guys are coming along with us. I can't wait to share.
Hey, look at this. Look at this awesome glacier mountain peak.
Yeah, it's coming around the corner. Ta-da! Probably doesn't do it justice. More of that to come for sure.
Look at that view, guys. Is that breathtaking or what? We are in Glacier National Park. I guess the campground is here to my right. The wife went in somewhere. I had to make it through a bridge that said it was 12'8" and we're 13'6". So we made it. Don't ask me how, but a delivery truck made it and he said I could make it, so I trust him. Let me find the wife. Okay, it seems that we're at a little impasse. We got some mountain goats blocking the way. And this guy doesn't want to seem to drive around them. So, we're standing by. Goat blockage. Still don't know where the wife is, and these spots are tiny. I hope we can make it in here.
Hi, Buck Nation. We made it to Glacier National Park. Finally, it was a little tricky getting in, but we made it here. And look at this beautiful scenery we have. It's just breathtaking.
We are in East Glacier National Park, and those mountains are stunning. Our camp spot, can't complain. We got in there really unlevel, but we made it work.
Goats everywhere.
Mountain goats everywhere, running down the place. Hope when we get back, they're not eating on my solar panels. Maria's worried they're going to eat the solar panels.
Well, you know how they eat everything. And a ranger came by last night, and he's like, there's been a grizzly in your campsite the last few nights, so just so you know, make sure to clean up your food. We're like, okay, thanks for letting us know.
Bears follow us.
They do, but just okay.
So we're going up to St. Mary's? Is that what it's called? St. Mary's. There's going to be an awesome overlook, but this is awesome. So we'll show it to you. Look at the beautiful glaciers, mountains. We are on, sorry for the crazy shaking of the camera, but I'm actually driving and filming. Don't report me. But we are on the Going to the Sun Road. It's currently open for 13.5 miles and the rest is closed. The sign said due to bear activity. It said hard bear activity. So I don't know what that means, but we want to see those bears.
Right, we want it to be open.
We want it to be open, but we'll see if there's snow up there. We're getting closer to some really cool looking mountains that are covered in snow. So we'll see if we can show them to you. Stay tuned for more. Don't be clicking away. What's up, everybody? We're out here at Glacier, Jackson Glacier. You see it out there in the middle. Let me zoom in on that. You can see Jackson Glacier. We're at 5,200 feet right now. 5,285, and this is the end of the Going to the Sun Road access point. So it's our little turnaround.
I wish we could do the whole thing.
I wish we could see more. Stay tuned. We're taking a little hike to an overlook. I don't know what it's called, but it's on that sign. Sun Point, I believe. Look at that beautiful lake.
St. Mary's Lake, I think, isn't it?
Let's see what the sign says, Mama. So I'm gonna take a picture of your head.
Well, there's the
Sun Point, 1 Point, Bering Falls, Gunsight Lake Campground, and the park. Okay, we're on our way to Bering Falls. Is that what it's called, babe? Bering?
I think so.
You guys have never been to East Glacier Park. It is a lot less busy compared to West Glacier. West Glacier is the touristy, pretty jam-packed. Cars all over the road. East Glacier, very mild. At the time of this video, it's like June 10th, 2025. So it's just the beginning of the season still. Ooh, beautiful. Let's take a picture of this guy. It's probably going to get wet. This way there. Here comes Mama. And there's a squirrel coming after her. Watch out for that wild squirrel, Mom. Bering Falls, East Glacier. Oh, that feels great to breathe. Beautiful waterfalls.
The Bering Falls or something?
Bering Falls. It feels so amazing here after being on that hot. I don't know what it is with Goldens and Labs, but they get so dirty and then magically the dirt just falls right off. So everybody that we see coming by, with the exception of like one or two, has got their bear spray right here on their chest. And we can't find our bear spray. We misplaced it somewhere. So we're gonna have to do a deep dive when we get back to the motorhome and try and locate it. Because it was 50 bucks for a can, and we know we definitely need it in Canada. This area, they say, has the grizzlies, brown and black bears, so I definitely want to have it. Bear. That looks like a fantastic place to hang out. See that, Bear? That's where we need to be right now, hanging out in the water. How's that water? Pretty cold, I bet. Beautiful. Then across the way you have this sheer rock face. Look at this creation here. This is the Blackfoot. Maybe a tribute to the Blackfoot people that used to be here, who we actually bought the property from. Glacier Park was purchased for $1.5 million. The idea was that we were buying the mountains, they thought, for mining. We were going to let them keep the land. Well, after the contract went through, the government will say, we did a little bit more than that. We bought it all and we kicked them off the land. And now the only thing they get for being out here or for coming out here is free admission to the park. They can't hunt it, they can't fish it, they can't use the forest like they used to. So don't trust the government. Moral to the story, read the fine print on the contract. All right, so far I don't see any information about this cool stuff.
Over there.
It's a teepee representation, obviously. No, signs don't tell us anything. You can pause the video if you want to read that. We're in the middle of a hailstorm, and this hail is no joke.
Oh my gosh, look at that hail!
Apostoke Falls, 0.6 of a mile. And here we go. Apostoke Falls. Oh, you can see them up there. They come down around. Can't get a real good shot with the camera. You can see the mountain up in the distance. There's a billy goat up there, so I'm not going to go up any further on that trail. But there it is, Apostokey Falls, folks. Here's Lower Apostokey Falls. Beautiful out here. A little smoky today. The Canadian wildfires are running big league. When in Glacier National Park, you can catch the Red Bus Tour and have a narrated ride. I think it goes from East Glacier to West Glacier. So if you're in moose country and you come across trees that look like this, that's from them raking their shovels to get. There's a shot of Running Eagle Falls. We're going to walk across the bridge to get a closer view. Come on, bear. Where's my bear? There's my bear. Okay, after further inspection of this makeshift bridge, nope, we are not going across that. That's as close as we're getting. Enjoy, folks. If you like these videos, please comment, share, subscribe. There's a shot from the bench. Nice. They love eating out of the fire pit.
Okay, so here's the review for 2 Medicine Campground. I booked the site online and it said it had a slight elevation, but no, it was more than just a slight. Look at this campsite. That's all uphill. Okay, so a lot of these campsites by the water is really good for big rigs. The rest of these are pretty much for tents. I tell you what. See, he got his trailer in there, but you can see how unlevel it is. But this is the view that you get on the other side of the campground. I mean, the mountains are beautiful. So you can barely see the top of that one anymore. But these down here on this flat part, I think this is Loop B. There's all kinds of trails that go off the campground. And as you can see, they're nice big sites. And those blue things are water. Nice. Nice airstream there with the flag. So if you have a big rig, definitely get the ones by the water. Because the ones up on upper sea and stuff, no. They are hard to get into. They're small, they're hilly, totally unlevel. But these sites are awesome because this is the view of the lake. Look at that. And that trail has like that bridge has like 3 different trails that go off of it. See what a great site they have, right? It's a nice site. Because they have that to look at. Isn't that beautiful? And these are all level. So that site 90 is really, really good site. This one's a good one, that one, and that one. They're all really good, 89, 88. But don't go into Loop C, because that
is not good. If you have a 10, it's great. 88 and 87. Great sights. Well, that's it for 2 Medicine Campground and Glacier National Park. Tomorrow we are headed north to Canada. We're going to Waterton National Park, Waterton Lakes National Park, and up north from there. Thanks for coming along. Stay tuned for the next video. Bye. Safe travels and journey on. Thanks for watching.